Chapter Behind the Vibes. I'm your host, Ms. Perryman, and this is a very special day. You see, guys, I'm all dressed up in my pink for breast cancer. Whoop, whoop. But I'm also super duper excited because this is our finale show for the season. Woo, woo, woo! And I'm so happy because we're all here in the studio, and some of us are going to Skype in. We're going to talk about our favorite guests. But before I'm going to get started, let me show you who I got in the studio with me. Miss Love After, Miss Innistar, the beautiful, the talented Miss Jacinth Headlove. Woo! Hey, girl, hey! How are you?
I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous.
Girl, you excited?
I'm happy to be here. Wow.
Right.
The season ended already?
I know. It's over already.
Wow.
It went
flies.
so quick. Like,
yeah.
it went so quick. It was like 1 minute was February, and now it's October. And it's time for us to go on our hiatus so that we can spend the time with our families for the holidays, just like you guys are going to be doing. But we will be back in February. So, Jacinth, before we kick off, and before we bring in, of course, Betty's here. I know Mac is going to be popping on. I know he's here. So our whole team is here. And we have a special guest in studio who really is just part of the show at this point because she's been on the show more than once. And she's hilarious and has her own show. Y'all know her as Teresa with the T. She's going to be in the building tonight.
I love it.
Teresa.
Hello, congratulations. This has been a wonderful season. I'm so excited for you.
The season.
Yes.
Okay, so before we dive into everything, let's bring the rest of our team on. Let's give it up for our super producer, Miss Betty Vibez. Hey, Betty.
Betty. Hey, honey.
We're about to crack this bottle during break, and then we're going to start toasting everybody because everyone did such a great job this season.
I got my tequila ready.
Huh?
I got my tequila ready.
I know you got your tequila ready.
We're ready.
I love it. All right. And of course, we can't do our show without a little bit of hope. Let's welcome in Mac, our neighborhood hope dealer. What's up, man? Hey, MG.
Yeah, I feel mad lonely, and all I have here is to salsa water.
Sorry, honey. Should have came to New York. So, Mac, real quick, how do you feel about being the last show already?
I feel like, I don't know, it just feels so fast. Like it was just yesterday that I was up there. Like it was just crazy that it's just going by so quick.
I know, so quick. Well, you know what, you guys, tonight, this is all about us. You know, so tonight we're not having a guest. This is just really about us, the team, and us just really recapping what kind of great season we've had. You know, we're gonna bring Bobby out here so you guys can actually see our super producer who's always doing our show. So, you know, I want to give you guys props and just say thank you for all your hard work throughout this entire season. So that's what this show is dedicated tonight, and it's also dedicated to self-care because Jacinth and I have a great story to share with you guys with the kind of day that we have had. But we're going to get into that when we come right back on what? Behind the Vibes.
Also.
Right?
We're international women with real bodies, and we have real issues. Women with Control helps you stay in control. It's the uplifting factor of the no more little, no more jiggle.
No jiggle.
Style is not about size, it's about attitude.
She's
favorite intro. And shout out to Mark Peters, Not Your Daughter's Jeans.
Yes.
Mark is just an amazing person.
Beautiful inside.
He's
and
great.
out.
He's
Yeah.
great.
Amazing.
Just ordered those leggings, girl.
Right. Ordered those leggings. And did you see his amazing seamless jean TSV?
I did.
That was
did.
amazing. I was like, and it was so funny because you never really realize you miss a seam until you don't have it. And then, I know for my thighs, I have to line the seams up. So it was very nice not having to, play architect with my jeans. But shout out to Mark. Shout out to
got Ann Rothy.
Oh, Ann, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for joining us. We're having a party. We're about to pop this bottle. But first, let's bring back our team. Come on, Betty. Come on, Matt. All right, y'all. So, like I said, tonight is really all about y'all because this was a great season. We had some phenomenal guests. So I know it's not really fair to say who's your favorite, but I want y'all to really dig deep and think hard. Who's like your top 3 guests from this season that you really could identify with? I mean, I know that's hard because it's a lot. It's a lot between our inner star people
I think
that we
had
had
a
on.
rundown. Like to revisit.
Right. I mean, we had Mark Peters, we had Renee Greenstein, we had Redberry, we had
No way.
your whole inner star.
Yeah.
I can't even name all of those phenomenal people. I mean, we had Russell on the show, Betty's husband. Remember?
Yes,
our tattoo
tattoo
artist. Right, our tattoo artist.
That was a great show with the tattoo.
That was an
I
amazing
liked that
show.
show.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I like the whole tattoo thing. I remember.
It was different.
Yeah.
It was
I liked that. I thought it was a really good mix up. You know, like we had such an incredible combination of all different kinds of people from all different areas all over the country doing incredible things, and I'm so proud.
Yeah, Nora was definitely one of my favorites, and Betty, I know you booked her for the show.
Mm-hmm. And she is so beautiful and pregnant. And
she got the
so
biggest.
happy for her. And that baby girl is going to be so well dressed.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Also, Ivid, I love the energy. He came inside the studio. Yes, his studio. His energy is unmatched.
Oh yeah, so shout out to Bobby Stone, Ivid, and he's probably on my live. He was actually going to try and come up here, but I know he has so many commitments, and he's back in school. He works in the school district.
Oh,
yeah, he works with kids every single day.
Wow.
Yes, Bobby just is not talking; he actually.
Wow.
That was one of my questions to him during the show was how did he contribute to his community and the purposeful change that he wanted to see, and that was what he said. He was like, I work with kids every day.
That's right. That's
Make
right.
changes every day. It was awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Bobby was awesome too. Oh my gosh. Who else?
Everyone was so good.
Everybody was so good. And then look, when Bon Bon came on with her mom and was talking about MRT, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Levita with her movie trailer.
Levita Cameron when she was on here. Shout out to C Diamonds when she was on here, her cosmetic and makeup line.
Yes. And Bobby from QVC with her mom.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Bonnie.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You missed my Bobby. Yes. So it's just we've had such an eclectic
that's the word. Yeah.
And because it's we just can't say we had one type of person on. We had so many different types of people.
Yeah.
So many different types of people. But it was to me, I learned something on every show.
Yes, I agree.
On every show. And of course,
what I think is cool is that for copyright purposes, we can't have music on the show unless it's an independent artist that wants to promote.
Yeah.
So something for you independent artists to keep in mind, please. But
next year,
when you're in a car with a bunch of people and you're having such an amazing conversation that you turn the radio off and then you realize that it's 4 hours later, you're still on the road and you've held a conversation the whole time and that you didn't need music.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That is how it felt being a part of the show. It felt like something worth shutting the music off so that you could pay attention to every single word.
Exactly.
It's a great way of describing it.
Thank you.
Mac, what was your favorite part?
I would definitely say like the tattoo, just hearing about like his reasonings for tattooing a name on him and everything.
John
So,
Ronca.
yeah.
Oh yeah, his story with his wife was beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That love story, that was just amazing.
And he and Cecilia are so cute.
About getting somebody named tattooed on you.
It's,
right.
it's forever.
It's forever.
You know.
Your relationship.
Russell and I have matchy tattoos now.
Huh?
Russell and I have matchy tattoos now.
I know.
Really? We got him. He got a Franken bee, and I got a bride of Franken bee.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That is so y'all.
I love bees, and I love Frankenstein and his bride. It's like they were like my favorite old school horror movie people. Because, you know, she made the red lips a whole thing.
A whole
and
thing.
completely normalized this whole white thing I've got going on in my hair.
Right.
So,
girl, you look beautiful. Your
with
hair's
that.
all nice and long and you're all tan. You look beautiful. You live by the beach. You really can't
While we up
complain
here
about
freezing.
it. Right, we're all up here freezing. Do you see I have on fur already? Faux fur?
It's a little
cold.
chilly. It's a little chilly.
Cold. And we in
I'm
Long
about to
Island.
turn the heat on.
It's a little,
It
right.
was like 68 today.
It was what?
It was like 68 today.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Just rub it in.
Right, just rub it in.
Right.
And you know what else was a really great guest that Ann brought on was No More Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Oh, I love that.
She's incredible. I loved her energy.
Poverty.
Oh, I love that one.
Period poverty. Remember that?
I learned a lot. I would say that one was more very informative.
It was. That was like an education piece.
Yeah,
that was an education piece. Yeah, because we all learned a lot, and I mean, we all didn't even realize that was even going on. And Ann actually just sent me a clip because she was actually just on Rachel Ray.
Wow.
Yeah, she was just on Rachel Ray. So yeah, so
that is amazing.
Right, it's amazing. You know, and I just think that, you know, when you see and you talk to and you hear people's stories and how they start and how they're going, it's just like it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's amazing. And she's in Germantown. So
wow.
Anything is possible. Any and everything is possible. Anything is possible. Okay, dokie, y'all. So stay in your seats. We're gonna dive into some more interviews. We're gonna be right back right after these messages. Right, and we haven't thanked our sponsors for these amazing commercials.
Yes.
Like Interstar.
Welcome to Interstar. My name is Jacinth Headlam, the founder of Interstar, and Interstar is the home of the creatives. Interstar is for individuals from marginalized backgrounds, reminding you who you are and creating that home to build self-development, to build self-esteem boosting, and also to help you in the arts, whether it's acting, dancing, singing, modeling, storytelling, producing a film. Interstar is the place to be. We have self-development workshops, mentorship, career building, also teaching you life transferable skills that can take you into your career and entrepreneurship. Interstar Premier Event Launch is happening August 21st at Arts Quest Event Center in Bethlehem. You do not want to miss it. It's carnival inspired with Caribbean infused food, steel bands. Also, the Interstar Trailblazer Award will be happening. So if you're nominated for modeling, singing, dancing, acting, filmmaking, also if you're a leader in your community, we want to see you there so we can give you your flowers while you are alive. Yes, Interstar launch event is happening August 21st. We can't wait to celebrate with you. If you would like to reach out to us, please connect with our team here at Interstar at info@interstar.org. That's INFO at INNASTAR.org, and also info@interstar.org, or on Instagram or Facebook, Interstar. Thank you so much, and we look forward to connecting with you.
manja.
And we're back.
Put it on.
I'm like a magician.
We're celebrating.
Prosecco and pizza.
It's going down. We outside.
Right, we outside.
We outside.
Prosecco and pizza. That's exactly what we're doing right
Peas
now.
and peas.
Yes. But let's tell everybody why we're having Prosecco and pizza. Because Jacinta and I, we're talking about, now we actually do want to talk about something today. Betty and Matt, come on back.
Yeah, I like that.
Right, Betty and Matt,
Come on back.
Come on back. Oh, we miss y'all. Okay, so we want to talk about self-care.
Self-care.
Because Jacinta, while I pour us some drinks, please tell everyone what we did today.
But first, I want to say I'm sorry I was not able to join you girls. I was there in spirit.
Yes, you.
But I can't wait to hear all about it.
Yes,
Thank you, my love.
you're welcome. All right. Go ahead, Bill. Grace the people with what we did today.
Today, we celebrated self-care,
Yes.
self-love, all of that. And we treated ourselves to Sojo. And all the spa is everything. It's just 6 floors of just heaven.
Oh,
7 girls.
Lord.
7 floors.
7 floors.
I gotta get
Of heaven.
7 floors of heaven.
Mm.
And
I think we did every pool, every sauna,
every sauna.
and finished off with a massage that was life-changing. Hour and a half massage.
It was like 5 hours of just heaven, right?
When you go to an all-day spa, you literally
impressive.
need all day because
Nice.
you it's like so many saunas and pools that you have to jacuzzi that you got to go through and experience.
Yeah, and it is. It's like it was such like, and that was my first time there. You know, because I hardly ever have time to do anything, and that was the time. Because, and thank you, Jacinta, for actually, you know, like administrating that. Because usually when we wrap the season, we usually do like dinner or something like this. But this was just amazing. Like this was the best way to end off the season.
And it's only an hour from me.
Right, girl.
You know?
It's.
So I gotta get there.
I mean, it was 2 hours from us. It was worth the drive.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was worth the drive, and then just the staff and just everything that just happened today. It just was amazing, you know, and just how you get to feel, how your body feels. That is amazing, and I love how it's based off the Japanese culture. I think that is just beautiful, and it's elegant, and it's clean. Because I mean, if you've never been to a spa or a bathhouse, then you don't know what to expect. Right. Oh, thank you, love. You are just the best. So you never know, like, actually, like, what to expect.
Right.
So going there today, I didn't know what to expect. And then, you know, I was like, I could be here all day.
Were there any massages involved?
Yes.
Nice.
We had something called an acupressure.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes.
There was no regular oil and rub down. It was with a massage pressure points. Just your pressure points and just really
nice.
I mean,
and then finish it off with the last half hour was just our feet. That was heaven.
Feet, legs, toes.
I think I'd rather my feet massaged. I have never so much like pressure and burden in our feet.
Let me tell you, I've never had a foot massage. Ever? No. Not like that. No.
Oh wow.
I mean, that was my first time actually having a professional. I mean, I've gotten them.
You're not gonna want to radio one after that.
I've gotten them when I got like pedicures, but I'm like ticklish, so please don't touch my feet. But he actually did it where like he slapped the bottom of my foot, which made me not be ticklish. So he could get my pressure points. And it was amazing. And I was like, he's not tickling my feet because normally you touch my feet, I kick you.
Yeah.
It's like a reflex. You touch my feet, I kick you.
Right.
So with that, I was so surprised he had me so relaxed. I fell back asleep. When she said I was knocked out, snoring while he was doing my massage, laid out just.
Nice.
That's what I paid for.
You needed it.
I needed that. Right. That's what you paid for.
So just really reiterating the importance of self-care, especially as you go into the holidays and the pressure that the holiday put on you of feeling the pressure of having to keep up with this commercial trap.
Yes.
Of having to buy gifts and max out your credit card and trying to please everybody while you go into the new year broke, in debt.
Right.
And those people can't even tell you. They can't remember what you got 2 years ago.
Or nonetheless say thank you.
You're still paying off last year's Christmas gift.
Yeah. So I don't do it anymore.
No. I'm like, if I'm gonna give a gift, I'm gonna give you a gift. You're gonna need that you're gonna use.
I like that.
You know, I like that.
To be needed.
So I'm like this. If you need a hoodie, then say, you know what, I need a hoodie.
From maybe Peace Love World or something.
Right, from Peace Love World.
Hint,
You
hint.
know? Hint, right.
Mm.
Or from Sean Killinger's new line. She has a bunch of different things. Do you love it?
I missed it. I caught the tail end of it, but I'm gonna look.
Yes. Well, she debuted like a certain number of pieces.
Yes.
On Fashion Design, and then
I heard they were good. I heard they were nice.
Yeah, and a lot of them sold out already. So it's sold out. So congratulations to Sean on her studio
amazing.
Yes, she did amazing. Her line is beautiful.
Yeah, I modeled one of her pieces yesterday. It was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. But back to and that's part of self-care too.
Self-care.
Yes, that's part of self-care too. When you have to go shopping and
it's okay to splurge.
It's okay to splurge
responsibly with wisdom and discernment.
Exactly.
If you ain't got it, improvise.
It's called thrifting.
Thrifting. There you go. Yes. That's the part of improvising. I am a thrifty shopper.
Whatever you want, you just tell me. I'll find it.
Yeah, look, Tarika can find you anything.
I can.
She can.
I'm looking for a nice leather jacket.
That's easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Just tell me what size you want.
Medium.
I got it. I got it for you.
Okay.
Got it already.
And a fur jacket.
Got it already.
Fur coat. Medium.
Got it already. Listen
She actually has a really, really nice one. How much did we get it for? Hold on. Pause. Tell Yara that I hear her and I love her very much.
She's killing me, man.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you can hear her.
Hi. That's my thing. I'm giving her a shout out. Shout out to Yara, because if you try to go in Betty's yard, she will tear you up.
I'm gonna give you that leather jacket
She's
tonight. Find it. Give her tonight. She's here.
Real? Oh my God. Got the jacket.
Look. Find it. Give it to you tonight before you go home.
Oh my God. Let's go. This is an extra special show.
What I always say, a closed
mouth don't get fed.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
My father always said, you ask,
and you
all
shall
the person
receive.
can say is no.
It's
You
no.
have to ask. You have to ask. Listen, my mother, everyone gives me a laundry list. Oh, look for this, look for that, look for that. Half the time I find it.
Yes, she
Wow.
does. True story. True story.
It is true.
True story.
That's a business, you know.
Right.
I want to start
To shop
Teresa's
some-
Treasures.
yeah.
And I want to
they're
Teresa's
catchy.
Treasures. Right? I've got designer handbags. I got a lot of stuff I need to get rid of. I got to help
Y'all
pay
hear
for a wedding next year.
Right.
Who's getting married?
It's true.
My daughter.
My daughter.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Love
It's
is
a
in the air.
big Italian wedding.
There's no way but big with Italian.
Right.
weddings.
Yeah, let's either go big or go home. That's right.
I always think about The Godfather when I hear about Italian weddings.
All right.
Every time. I can't help it.
I'm going to ask you for a favor.
Yep.
I bought you the cups. You got another favor? What you want?
Okay, yes.
No, go ahead. What?
The day of the wedding. I'm going to ask you for a favor.
Oh, okay.
That's what they did in The Godfather.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
I know.
yes.
Now, there's like a rule in Italian weddings that the father of the bride can't turn down any favors
Yeah.
on the day of his daughter's wedding.
In Italy.
Wow.
I am such a movie nerd.
I love it.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Okay, so really quickly, everybody grab your cup. We are going to have a toast. This is our first toast. Thank you for these adorable cups, tea. Okay, well, I'm just going to go
my
over.
sister-in-law.
Get your soda, Mac.
No.
To an amazing first season.
Yes.
Not our last.
No,
And oh my gosh,
many,
this
many
was
more.
a season with great reason.
Ooh, I like that.
Many more to come.
And many more to come.
Many more to come.
Click, everybody.
Cheers.
All right, when we come back, Mac, we're going to talk about your favorite guests. So get ready. We'll be right back on Behind the Vibes.
Neighborhood Hope
Show.
She walks like she's on a mission. Everybody watching her move. Everybody paying attention. Mama ain't raised no fool. She's on fire. She's on fire. She's on fire. Yeah. She's on fire.
We're international women with real bodies, and we have real issues. Women with Control helps you stay in control. It's the uplifting factor of the no more little, no more jiggle.
No wig, no jiggle.
Style is not about size, it's about attitude.
And we are back. I was just telling the girls that Bobby just showed me when I came in tonight that where you guys can find our shows on Roku
TV,
yes,
Amazon Fire TV, Twitch TV, and everywhere podcasts can be heard.
And you can rewatch our entire season because
Yes,
all
you
of our
can.
shows are up there. I was like, oh, Bobby,
YouTube.
and YouTube, of course.
So it's under Behind the Vibes or Strong Island?
It's under
It's
Strong
under Strong
Island,
Island,
and then
click on
behind
Behind the
Vibes.
And I mean, you can see because our beautiful logo, boop, boop, just pops right.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's exciting.
So thank you for that, Bobby. And before the end of the night, we're gonna bring you out here so everyone can see who our fabulous producer is, who keeps our show going.
He's the man behind the curtain.
He is the man
behind the
curtain.
vibes.
The man behind the vibes. I mean, we all got one-liners tonight. What is? I mean,
The wine, girl, the wine.
No, it's the last show. It's that.
We
energy.
need more wine on every show.
That's energy. You know what? That's a sponsor waiting to come.
Let's go. We need a wine
Let's drink
sponsor.
to that. We need a wine
Drink to
sponsor
that.
to the show. Thank you, Lisa. She got another season for the week. Yes. All right, Mac, Betty, come on back now. All right, Mac. So you had your 60 seconds to think. Who was your most memorable favorite guest?
I still would say it was the episode with Betty Partner and just talking about the tattoos. I feel like there were so many layers in that episode. I think we spoke about mental health, entrepreneurship, relationships, like loyalty. Yeah, there's like so many layers, and I think that's the beauty of this like show in general. Like each episode, we could be talking to a fashion designer and end up talking about social justice issues.
Right.
So I feel
And
like,
we did.
Yeah,
We did.
exactly.
That would be with Norma, aka Redberry.
Mhm.
Exactly. So I feel like that's just the beauty of this show, and that's one thing I definitely appreciated about like just being a part of this.
Amen.
Any hope for us this week?
All right. So, Mac, do you have any hope for us this week?
Not really. If you guys watched social media this past weekend, you might have seen Kanye West. Oh damn!
What happened?
I don't like to talk about something. I like the hope. You have any hope for us?
This is the hopeful thing though, because Kanye West, he was all over the newspaper, between like his anti-Semitic remarks, his
and then we
White
said
Lives
about
Matter shit.
Jewish people.
Yeah, like he even talked about like George Floyd being killed because of his abusing drugs, and now he's being.
He was on fentanyl. He wasn't leaned on that hard.
Exactly. So like I just wanted to like just put it out here just to see like what do you guys think of like what's going on with him? Do you think he's like having like a mental health breakdown? Is he doing this on purpose for another
I
thing?
think mental health, and he's a toxic person.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of it is just his personality, and people hide behind different issues, but a lot of it I think is just him. And people don't know he's this. No, that's just who he is as a person. And when he wore the White Lives Matter shirt and all this, people were all upset. I said, well, how you gonna get mad? His kids are half white.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you have to think about the things that people do to stay relevant. Because I'm like, for what I used to respect him for was his music. And then when his music, wasn't justifying the means of him, he's now turned to being a toxic person. So I just think people just need to ignore it. And every time I see it on, a blog or whatever, I just keep going because I don't even read the comments anymore because
don't give it power.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I started doing that, but then it started popping up at like
I just keep scrolling. I don't have any time or space or patience for negative, toxic BS in my world anymore.
Yep.
And if I see it, I just keep, along with those ads that keep telling me to go on Amazon, that needs to stop.
Yeah. And I also think it shows you like how much like money like really shows you the person you really are. Like I feel like because he's like basically a billionaire now, he feels like he could do anything he wants. Whereas like back in the days when he was like a hungry artist, he seemed more passionate. But yeah,
they think they're untouchable.
People will always show you who they are when they don't think that they need you any longer.
Right.
So when he didn't feel like he needed to suck up to whomever for these sales or whatnot, then he started showing you who he is. So believe him. That's who he is.
Right.
I don't think it's mental illness. I think it's, I got what I wanted from all of you. And now I get to just be me.
Right.
And you know what?
That's
you know
well
what?
said.
That's from, and you know what? That's one of those traits of his buddy pal, Mr. Trump. Same thing. But you know what? You know, like I said, there's a difference between Kanye West, who was on MTV saying that George Bush doesn't care about black people, to a Kanye West now today saying that black people chose slavery. I mean, come on, sir. Pick who you want to be.
Right.
Well, the thing about Kanye is that he's a marketing genius. Yes, I don't agree with his strategy and what he's doing, but he keeps y'all talking about him. I don't like his strategy and I don't like what he does to stay relevant. But I have to salute that he's a marketing genius, just like the Kardashians. They're marketing genius. They know how to stay in our mouths. They know how to stay on top of the blogs, on top of the headlines. They're always trending.
Right.
And you're doing exactly what they want you to do, which is to buy into their story, keep them relevant, keep talking.
Yep.
So then I guess there's no such thing as bad press. So I guess the real question is, when are people going to take back their sanity? And not
take back their power from all this crap.
Take back your power from all these people.
Well, apparently he's being blackballed.
That's right. Positive vibes only. That's right. Yeah. So now
I don't feed into it.
Yeah. What
I don't watch. I don't listen.
Their power and say, you know what? If he pops up on the block, so what? Like if he sits there and says, you know, he wants to murder all babies and children, so what?
Okay.
You know what I mean? If that's how you really feel, sir, then that's
how
you feel. Right.
You serve the repercussions.
Right. And
I have 4 children. I would love to see them try.
Media, because stop giving him a platform, he wouldn't have it. But the media keeps giving him a platform. They feed the fuel.
And he builds it. He knows it's going to get him more traffic on social media and on air.
Right, because Noriega, who actually did that interview, because I watched it, I watched part of it, and I was like, I'm not watching this. I feel like it's killing my brain cells. Like after a certain point, I'm like, I can't watch this because I feel like I'm turning stupid. You know, and from what I saw, I'm like, all right, Noriega, if you didn't like where it was going, you should have shut it down and stopped the interview, just like we're here now. If someone came on my show and said something I didn't like, I would say, Bobby, go to commercial.
Right.
And
exactly. Cut the mic.
Right. Cut the mic. You can exit stage left, and I'll keep my show going. And you don't have to be here. But that's the part where, like I said, like you said, Betty, take back your power.
Yes.
Take back
People
your life.
will do anything for clout.
Everybody wants some clout.
Everybody wants some clout.
Let me tell you something. I will take the 7 viewers whoever is watching who are actually real people who are getting a message, opposed to 10,000 people who are just sitting here waiting for something to go wrong. I don't need that kind of energy. You can keep that noise. I'm quite all right.
Quality over quantity, always.
Right.
Always.
Yes.
Right.
It's just sad. That's the world that we live in.
I'll drink to that.
Right.
I'll drink to that.
Drink to that too.
Man. That part.
I'm praying that knock her back.
Hands up.
I'm fine. I'm just laughing and drinking at the same time. Not a good idea.
Right. Don't laugh and drink.
Oh,
you gotta breathe.
Woo.
I'm hoping that there'll be some change. I don't even know when was the last time I saw something good in the news. I don't like watching the news. It's depressing.
It's depressing. It's very depressing.
After during the pandemic, when we were on shutdown, and every day I watched the news, I would cry. I was like, I can't.
Yeah, no, it's very upsetting.
If
the
it's
world
big
that
enough,
we're in today.
It'll be on social media. It'll be trending. No, I can't.
And I truly believe that that's sort of what the news is made for nowadays. You know, we have the hormones in our brain that triggers us into a fight or flight response, that triggers us into a self-preservation response. So as we hear negative things constantly around us, we are constantly in a state of fear, because our brain is being pushed into a self-preservation mode because everything around us is negative. So we got to be able to turn off that news channel and be a part of our communities, make sure that we have a hand in everything that is good and around us, and build on that and build tribe everywhere you can and get them to help their communities. And then eventually, maybe one day, turn on the news and hear something about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, on the Today Show, they do a very quick segment of like a good story, a happy story, something to share with people.
That's so sad.
That's so sad.
It is sad because sometimes I wish it was much longer and it was more than one or two stories. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at least they'll say, they'll throw that in there, just to break it up a little bit.
I feel like when someone's telling their story, of course, nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's story is perfect.
No.
But you have to realize piece of media outlets, drama, sells, everything.
Exactly.
It makes people click.
That's
it makes
the whole
people
thing.
download. It makes you want to get the app.
You're right.
So,
Yep.
so when that drama just it gets your adrenaline pumping.
Yep.
It's like a high, and people don't realize that having that kind of high is not good.
No, it's not good.
And it becomes addictive.
toxic.
And social media can be addictive.
Oh yes.
Like, that's the main reason why I think that when I first started doing the show, I know when I first started, everybody wanted to keep going it every single week, 365. And I was like, no, and it wasn't just not even for burnout. It was just because guess what? I need a chance to miss y'all. Y'all need a chance to miss me, and I need some personal time for myself. And I love doing this show, but I also love having the time where I can be at home with Harmony.
Right.
You know,
but
what
like
I mean?
any
Or
show,
be
they
working
always have a break.
on my personal goals.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So
or
it's
self-care.
Or self-care.
Right.
All day. Right. So it's like,
girl needs time to shave her legs.
That part.
You know what I mean?
Wax. Shave your legs. Pluck your
Plucking, shaving, tweezing, waxing. Pick one.
On this whole set right now, it's all high maintenance. Mac, that includes you too.
Mac, you're very high.
Right, he high maintenance.
Mac is high maintenance.
Yes.
I think
he's going to get facials tomorrow.
Hi, what's his name, Mac?
Trying to get a facial tomorrow.
See? I love it.
He got me doing facials.
You should get a facial. Facials are amazing.
You deserve it because you work very hard.
Try
Yeah. That's right. He works 2 jobs.
It's just little TLC.
Yes.
That's right. 4 jobs. He's Jamaican. Who knows?
Mac cannot be whacked.
Mac cannot be whacked.
Okay, got too many trips coming up.
We should be right on. Well, we can all just go back on Roku or Amazon TV and we can rewatch the show. So there we go.
And that's how a lot of people stay
t-shirts
seasons running is because they'll do reruns. Like when major celebrities do their show, they take the hiatus and you just do reruns.
Yes.
I actually go on hiatus for my show in August.
Oh, nice.
And we do 4 weeks of reruns.
Yes,
because
that's good. Yeah,
that's
you
my
have
hiatus
to.
is just August.
Just August?
Yeah.
What about the holidays?
No, I'm here.
Really?
I'm here. If Christmas falls on a Monday, then
you won't do
then
it.
I won't do
Okay,
it. Obviously,
okay.
either we'll pre-record.
But you live close by.
I do live close by. I wish you guys lived close
I know.
But
well, think about it like this: when I do come back to Long Island, it'll be for you and you
I
only.
know. It's true.
And we can have a whole girl sleepover.
Oh yes, you both are going to stay over.
Teresa's
Hotel
house is
Cascafaro.
Yes.
Would always come to the beach
because I want you on my show. I had Angela on my show. I want you on my show. And
Yes.
it's so much nicer when you have a warm body sitting next to you.
It is.
It is.
I just love her accent. I've been saying that.
You know what? And I
I love it.
she's Italian.
Italian, New York.
Let me tell you
The New York accent.
real quick. I was in Savannah.
Mhm.
Okay, and Savannah is the most haunted city in the United States. Okay, which I
Really?
did not know this.
I did not
but
know
while I was
that.
there, we had a little
Savannah,
encounter.
Georgia?
Okay, yes, Savannah, Georgia. We had
I
a
know
little
not to go there.
encounter. Okay, I thought I'm not going to tell the story; it's long. But let's just say I went downstairs and I said to the girl, "There's something on my bed that wasn't there when I left the room.
That was your hotel?
and I need new sheets and new everything." And she turned to the manager and goes, "We were on the 3rd floor," and she goes, "I thought everything happens on the 5th floor of the hotel."
Oh,
And my girlfriend and I looked at each other like, "What?" And then the manager goes, "Oh, no, stuff happens on the 3rd floor too." And I said, wait a second. Are you telling me that your hotel is haunted?" And he said, all the hotels on Bay Street are haunted. You should see what happens in the basement.
Oh
with
my
housekeeping.
God.
And I was like, what? So they
I
brought
just
us,
learned something new.
they brought us clean sheets, clean white sheets. Okay. And we changed the sheets in front of her. And I
You
said,
still stayed?
I said, wait, because we were leaving the next morning and there was nowhere else to go. And I said, you're going to take those sheets with you. You're going to take them with you. And she took them with her. She took them with her.
Pray?
And then the next morning when I woke up, I slept like this with the sheet up to my neck. I didn't move all night. And when I woke up the next morning, I got out of bed. There was stuff in my bed under my body.
What?
How did it get there? That's
what was it?
Know. It just was, I don't know, like ghost plasma. I don't know what you want to call it.
What color was it?
I got to show you after the show. It was funky. It was just funky.
What?
It's unexplainable how this stuff got under me.
Did it look like a number 2 or something?
No, it looked like, it kind of looked like blue potato chips. It kind of looked like potato chips, but it wasn't.
Which hotel was this?
I wasn't touching it. I wasn't taking it home to go to.
But it was under you. It was touching you.
It was under me.
Did you pray?
Pray. We ran out and we got stuff to put in the pillow, and we put salt water in the window. So the girl, here's my point. The girl comes upstairs. She comes up to the room and she goes. I said to her, listen. You better tell us what's going on in this hotel. And she goes, I can't tell you what happened. So I said to her, I said, we're from New York. We know how to keep our mouths shut. I said, you better tell us what's going on with this hotel. And she told us that the hotel was haunted. And I was very, very happy to leave the next morning.
Wow.
I'll show you the video.
I would have been everywhere.
You literally can't step 20 feet on this land and not step somewhere that someone died. But the energy forces within those spaces tend to be bigger depending on the trauma of the incident. Like,
I know
when an older person passes away gently in their sleep, it's kind of a light feeling.
Right.
But when you go into an area where someone was like killed,
my girlfriend Kristen's a medium.
Feel the energy come off of it.
She said, my girlfriend Kristen's a medium. And she said, before you leave that room, say, I'm going home now. You're not coming with me. You're staying here. And then shut the door. That's what I did.
That is crazy.
It was cray-cray.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
burn some sage.
Well, I'm back now because Teresa took me someplace and I couldn't speak, breathe,
I'll
swallow
pictures of video.
Okie dokie. So when we come back, right? So when we come back, we're gonna do our finale of Love After. We'll be right back on the non-haunted Behind the Vibe.
I'm going home and you're leaving.
You're staying.
You're not coming with
me.
Only
Bobby's here and he's alive, so I hope he doesn't go home. Just in case he can follow her from We'll be right back. Oh my God.
Diamond Cosmetics.
To drink more. Oh my God.
Okay. All right. So you know what? This is our last show. Like I told Bobby, I said there's no form. It is it's our hour to bug out, and we are literally bugging out. Teresa is she done bought the spirits, but that's okay. That is okay.
We bought, and she bought her own spirits.
And I bought the real spirits.
This is interesting.
Very interesting. Okay, so now you guys all know that one of our favorite segments of the show, after we're done our interviews and after we're done all of our questions, is our relationship segment called The Love Actor with my girl. I call her Dr. Jacinth. That's Dr.
Oh, no, don't put that kind of weight on me.
Yes, girl. Call me Dr. Love After. Dr. Love After. I like that. It sounds like a song from the Isley Brothers.
Oh, so no, we wanted. I'm glad that Mac is on because earlier we were saying, okay, so this one lady on Instagram was doing self-care for her husband, and she did like the rose petals and ran his bath water and candles and ran him, a jacuzzi, the hot tub bath. And Angela and I were like, that is not what guys want for those self-care.
I mean,
Mac, we want to know.
I feel like the effort, like if I walked in, the effort would be like, okay, that's nice.
But is that what you guys really want, or do you rather like
no,
and drop it like it's hot?
Hold on, I'll ask you one better. Is that something you would do for yourself? Would you take the time to light candles, to put down petals? Would you take the time?
No, I mean, that's not my cup of tea. But like, I guess it would depends on like their love language, really, and I think it just falls down to that.
No, I think it comes back down to your love language because
that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on the guy's love language. Like, because me personally, I wouldn't
romantic than others. That's for sure.
I mean, but how many guys will actually be like, baby, I really appreciated all those rose petals.
Well, how do you lay rose petals down for a woman?
I mean, but ask, what guy would be like,
there he is. Ask Bobby.
I appreciate that peppermint bark candle.
Oh my God, is that vanilla musk?
I have never laid down rose petals. I have, though. It's been years, but I have taken like a jacuzzi bath. I've like taken time for myself. I, rolled a little something up. I'm not going to mention what I rolled. Couple candles, bubble bath. I got my music in the background, and that's me time.
I like that.
But it's been a while, so when you mention that, I'm like, damn, it's been a long time.
Yes. And he our super producer, Bobby, meet the man behind the vibes. Yay!
The man behind the vibes.
The man behind the vibes. We're gonna get you a shirt that says that.
Bobby, how long have you been doing Strong Island?
Oh, well, I mean, I initially, when I first heard the term Strong Island, it was by Public Enemy, the group Public Enemy. I was 20 something years old, and they said Strong Island, where I got 'em wildin'. And I fell in love with the term, and then at 20 something years old, I incorporated it, knowing one day I wanted to use it as a record company. So, but I've been doing under Strong Island music my whole life. Like, I can't even tell you since like 94.
So it's a record label, and also
it was always initially
production.
A record label, but and I had a whole career in music, so I put out over 100 records, like 80.
You got a platinum album. You got a platinum song.
See, I'm so happy we have you as our last guest, because look, we need to know this.
But the music business is not like it used to be, so it's a different ball game now.
But don't you think it's better now because indie artists are really getting more platform, more stream? Everything is so
but the business model is broken. Nobody's making money. The only people who are making money are the big artists. Every time you get one stream, it's 0.006 cents. It literally adds up to nothing. You have to get millions of streams. You'll get a few $1,000s. It's totally broken. There's no more value in the music. We went from selling $15 CDs to now where people won't even spend 99 cents to download. They'll stream it for free.
So we got to go back to CD days.
Track tape.
Look, I mean, but I think Napster also messed it up. Like, because I used to work in the music industry, and at that point, that was like when we was on the brink of dismantling it, and
Napster, and then iTunes stepped in and took control over that whole system and made it legal. But I mean, iTunes literally destroyed the music industry. There's no more value
and downloading ruined movies too.
It's everything. anything that can be converted to a digital medium, which can be a book, which can be music, which can be a movie. All those creative things can be literally taken and converted into a digital file and sent anywhere in the world for nothing.
Wow.
So it's vulnerable. So there's no more value in music anymore. Music is a promotional tool to sell your merchandising, to sell your touring, to sell your sponsorships, to sell yourself as a brand. But the actual money, there's no more money in music anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't be discouraged, indie artists.
Right.
Still keep making your music.
Do your thing.
But that's where it goes. Like, you really have to be smart with your branding and level up. Like, you know, your music is just get it out there so you can get to it.
And that's where Web3 and NFTs come in, because that allows all of the creative people, all the artistic people to own their content. So when you release music as an NFT or on the Web3, you own that forever. You're in control of it, and you can sell it. You'll get the money. There's no more record label. There's nothing in between.
Wow.
So that's starting to roll out, but that's the future of music, and it's about all the creative people, whether you're into music, books, movies, is taking control of your product back.
That's very true.
Because they're killing us. Spotify, Amazon, they're destroying us.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, they don't give you any money. It's terrible.
And you said, what was that company you said that's web, what did you say?
Well, that's like blockchain technology.
What is that?
Yeah, well, that's what it's it's very hard to understand, but like a blockchain, so you have a product, people are now attaching their music to an image. So normally you have your CD artwork. So you can create an NFT, a music NFT, which is the image and the music. And then you register it in the blockchain, and you can sell that over and over again, but you always own it. So anybody tries to sell it, it traces the ownership back. So it can't be just copied. So it's like a whole new technology. And that's why Facebook changed their name to Meta, which pissed off the whole industry, because they're not Meta, but they're trying to associate themselves with that whole thing, which they're successfully doing. But yeah, that's the new Web3. We're on Web 2 now. So it started with Web 1, Web 2. Web 3 is going to be a whole new ballgame.
It's like getting a new iPhone.
Yeah, it's
I'm not getting
you always have to update it.
I'm sick of these updates with these darn iPhones. I'm not getting another one. I object. I'm about to go on strike.
But if you're in the entertainment business, whether you make music, whether you write movies, whatever you do, you got to do it for the love of it first, because you don't love it, it's not going to translate. Your art is not going to translate to everybody else. So do it because you love it, and if you're in the right place at the right time, it'll happen. So,
and I really feel like, you know what, if you put out a product that people can identify with because you love it, then people will love it just because of how you're explaining it. And I think that goes for anything: music, books, and the television shows, anything. You know, like I know people always talk about our show and they love it because they said we're very entertaining.
Oh yeah,
you know,
it's not boring. This is not a boring show.
Right. It's not a boring show. No. But it's nice because you get so many different points of view.
Yes.
Yeah. It's and that I'm like, I love that.
And like you were saying, it's just making sure whatever you do, that is something that's purposeful, but you're also feeling a need, because sometimes you can be very talented, but you don't have a market, you don't have a niche, you don't have a need. So you're kind of putting it out there, but it's kind of falling on deaf ears a little bit.
Right.
So you gotta, I mean, it's great to be talented and creative, and that's good, but you gotta also be strategic in everything that you do. Like, for example, I just started a new business venture.
Congratulations.
Thank you. With InnerStar. But underneath InnerStar, I started the creative writing and empowerment circle. And the only reason why I did that, it wasn't even something I've always wanted to do, but I saw a need and I was an answer right away. And that's usually how a lot of blessings fall on your lap. You see a need and you fill a gap. And it just so happened that for the last 2 weeks, so many people were like, Jacinth, I see where your story have taken you, your book Love After. It gave you such a huge platform, even more than acting. And acting is my dream.
Right.
I had no intentions wasn't writing a book at
Exactly.
all.
Yeah. God
But-
has a different plan.
Yeah,
Right.
and the, you know, me doing a book led to me doing a movie, and it's just saying that your story is your power, that is your purpose, that's your money card. Your story will outlive you. That's legacy building.
That's your legacy.
That's your
right.
multiple stream of income.
Mhm.
And so many people was like, can you help me? And I'm like, this person want me to help them. What? And I'm like, maybe I should just start
Right.
a creative circle,
and
right?
cash the check. Yes.
And
cash
that's
the
just
check.
how my new business venture started. So
Wow.
I have a few
That's
clients,
great,
and we're
Congratulations
Congratulations.
to Sis on an amazing
Congratulations,
year.
Jen.
Start, honey.
Yeah.
Just to start.
2023 is going to be a good year.
Yes,
my friend.
honey.
Yes,
So if you have a story to tell and you want help writing your book from scratch to finish, self-publishing, I teach you the whole thing from
We're
start
gonna
to finish.
talk.
I help you.
Yes.
Because I think that's what people need. Because there's so many coaches out there. Go ahead, honey.
Everyone has a
So it's
story.
coaching. It's easy.
I'm still working on my book.
It's coaching. That's what I missed. Is
Right,
having
right.
somebody to walk every step with me.
Yes.
It's so easy to
yes,
get a plug
yes.
and play.
Right,
Yeah, this is what you
right.
need to write a book. But I need someone that can be hand in hand the whole journey.
Right,
And that is what I
right,
feel like I'm
right.
given that's missing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
how much is the package?
Yeah.
You say there's a package, and how much is it, and what it consists of?
Well, that we talk about that's one-on-one. Yeah. I want to put that price out
It
there.
varies, it varies on the needs.
2 years ago, you said it was this, and it's like yesterday price ain't today price.
yesterday the price has changed.
But yeah, it definitely varies because there's different tiers. So if you're interested, reach out to info@innerstar.org, and we can set up a 1-hour complimentary consultation, and I'll go over your story and I'll come up with a whole plan for you.
And she's an amazing
Nice.
okay.
You know, I'm
Ann said, I'm so glad I was able to watch your show tonight. It's been great. Good night. Oh,
Bye,
thank you,
Ann.
Ann.
What were you
Love
saying,
Ann.
Betty?
I'll see you Monday night.
Betty, were you saying something?
I said, you know that I'm still working on my book.
Yes.
I'm like 6 chapters in.
Yeah, that's good. There's some people who can't even go past 6 pages. That's a blessing. That's
Yeah, I honestly I've always been a pretty good writer, and you know, there's not a whole lot that I pick up that I don't feel like I can do. And this time it's like my heart's in it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because it's
Timing is everything.
easy to tell the truth.
Amen.
Timing is everything.
Time's everything. Is
Yeah.
You're probably in a better space. You're probably in a
Every time.
better space to birth that thing now. And you know, it's all about your head space, and you know, it's just energy. You got to be. It's like a baby. You got to net when you're
Well,
about to
I
give
can't
birth.
wait to see what 2023 brings. for
Yes!
Untitled.
Books and movies.
Yes,
Books
yes,
and
yes,
movies. Yes. Oh my gosh. Matt, any last words in our finale show?
Trying to think. Stay tuned for next year. I feel like incredibly excited for what's to come. Like I've seen the growth from like the first episode to now, like with all the stars, the content we were promoting. So like I'm definitely excited to see what's going to happen next year.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Betty, darling, any last words in this finale show before we wrap this up?
This has been an incredible season, and I'm so excited to see now that we've all kind of found our places and found our footing, and we're in lockstep where this thing goes. And I just want to say that at some point, you guys, Mac, whomever, you guys can come down to the beach and we can do this thing live.
Girl,
Road trip, right? And Bobby, our super producer.
You gotta have him more often,
right? We gotta have you on more often.
It's been the gems.
How was this season for you?
No,
Producing us crazy people.
Yeah, you know, it's been a hectic season. Not just you, it's just everything. People coming back to the studio, and things are starting to pick up again. So you know, I'm very thankful, and I appreciate all you guys. I love the show. I love all you guys, who good people, and I'm glad that we all met, and hope that we can continue our venture together.
Absolutely.
I'm just happy you jumped on the Strong Island Entertainment Television train with me.
Well, thank you for actually pulling my caboose on the train.
Well, I'll pull your caboose anytime you want.
And Teresa,
my roommate.
Yes, my roomie. Are you gonna come back next season?
Hell's yeah.
Yes.
You have to ask me.
Girl, look, I'm thinking about giving you a segment on the show.
Oh,
I love Teresa's energy. I love her energy.
Love to have you come on the show. Like,
I love to be loved.
yeah, I would love that.
I love to be wanted.
I think that's something we're gonna work out.
Okay,
absolutely. Just send my love after Queen. What is your last finale?
Oh man, just make sure everything you do and it's intentional. You move everything that you do, say, it's with purpose. And I don't say yes to just be saying yes from a place of guilt or feeling obligation. Everything that you do or say has to be purposeful going forward. If it ain't got no purpose in it and it's not a hell yeah, don't do it.
Right. I know that's right. I
I like that.
All right, y'all. Well, all I can say is it has been one hell of a season. And I am so just thankful for you for bringing us here, for us having Bobby. Thank you, Betty. You have been the best talent producer. You have kept me on my stuff for all these months. And thank you for attending to the guests when you knew I couldn't. So just thank you because you've been amazing. Matt, thank you for always digging deep and finding stories that people need to hear and talk about. So just thank you for that because you really have been dealing us some hope. So thank you for some hope, honey. Yes. You will always be our neighborhood hope dealer.
Our favorite 4-letter word.
Yes, our favorite 4-letter word is hope.
It's hope time.
It's hope time. I like that. This girl's on fire tonight.
I need to start writing. I'm downloading from the spirit now.
Yes, I think it was the spa. all that steaming got her.
Oh, this Prosecco?
Yes, in the Prosecco. Got it going. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you to everyone on our social media. Thank you to everyone who followed our show. Thank you to all of our guests, our sponsors, all of our commercials. Thank you. Yes. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I honestly just can't thank everyone enough because the show was, I didn't know what to expect.
It was great.
And this whole season was amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
So I just want to say thank you guys. And I can't wait to see you guys in February of 2023.
2023.
The month
and his birthday.
Yes, we're going to have the show on the kickoff of my birthday. My birthday is February. Yes, the birthday month. I'm going to try to have it as close as possible. My birthday is February 23rd. So I'm going to have it close as possible to our lunch.
All right, nice.
The end of
I will be there live.
It's great. After Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Black History Month.
So thank you guys so much. You have all been a whole vibe this entire season. And I cannot wait to come back next year long and strong on Strong Island TV. Thank you guys. And don't forget, y'all a whole vibe with Behind